I'm blown the hell away, yo. I just got this information that was sent to me, and as it appears that Velvet has been locked up, and she locked up on no bond. I couldn't even believe this shit. I'm like, damn, what did you do? like seriously, like what in the hell is going on? I know you probably wondering like what are the charges? How serious are these charges? And what is the stipulation of her having no bond? I know it's a lot. Wow, Velvet. Yo, man, look at this shit right here. Man, no bond. This is crazy work. Damage to property, criminal mischief. What in the hell do Velvet got going on? I thought her and Citizen were happy. I thought they were going on with their life. They was getting ready to start like a new tribe and stuff. Now it's this. And you know she have children too. She have three children if I'm not mistaken. So for her to be in jail on no bond, man, you gotta think, man, it's taken away from the children right here. You know, they gonna be missing their moms and everything. Like, where my mommy at? And just think, this the same woman that was just on the documentary, the Hulu documentary, The Code of Nature Boy. Now no bond. She was in Louisiana. Now this happened last night at 11:06 p.m. I don't know the intricate details, which I will be taking a look into right now because I am as surprised as I'm sure that you all are surprised right now. Man, to see Velvet in jail, man, I know her pops didn't anticipate anything like this. Then too, I'm looking at the charge of battery. I don't know what's going on with the battery charge or how that even took place, man. But as for now, it's no bond, and like I say, that status, it mean that the person simply they can't pay money to be released, meaning it's a no-go, meaning that you're stuck, meaning that you have to wait. And as crazy as enough as what all of this right here sounds, normally in this type of situation, it would be if a person is locked up on a Friday or the weekend for that matter, and then they will have to wait till Monday. But hey, give or take, today is Monday, and she has no bond. Now, this doesn't automatically mean that the charges are extremely serious, but with them having that hold on her, it got to be something else with this. Who knows on whether or not if it has anything to do with the damn code. Now, waiting for a first appearance before a judge, she gonna have to do that. A probation or a parole violation. I don't know if she was on probation. I don't know what any of that right there is about or why she would even be on probation for that matter. But a warrant for another jurisdiction, meaning that they could be looking for her somewhere else, an additional county, even another state for that matter. Could be Ohio, with her just leaving her home the way that she did and just up and just left and went to California. Who knows? As petty as what it sounds, you still will have to sit in jail until that they work that out. Now, as far as the domestic violence, I don't know if that's what happened. And it could even be that she could be a repeat offender when it comes down to domestic violence. And I know that that does sound crazy. It is a little harsh, but that's the reality of it. Now, simple battery is often a misdemeanor through circumstances that can make it far more serious. Now, criminal mischief, property damage, it can range from a misdemeanor to a felony, depending on the amount of damage and the prior convictions. Now, to determine exactly why the bond is being denied, we need the full, booking record of court case details, the screenshot, that I'm reading from, that I'm looking at. It kind of went over just a few of those charges, but it didn't go all the way in. Just like we don't really know the entirety of the story that's surrounding Velvet and Velvet actually being locked up. But her damn mugshot, boy, it's telling me that it's just not good. It's telling me that it's not good at all. And I very much so hate this for her children. And as I said before, I don't know what the hell happened, but man, I hate that they even have to go through this. Damn, man, it's like the summer ain't even got here yet, man, and this shit is already turning the hell up, yo. It's turning up all fucking ready, yo. I didn't expect for it to be as early as what this is right here, but yeah, it's turned all the way up, man. Yo, Velvet, what in the hell is going on with you, yo? Now, like I say, simple battery is often a misdemeanor through circumstances. It can make it more serious. So I don't know what those circumstances are. And as far as criminal mischief, That could be, ranging up to like property damage, and it could even range from a misdemeanor to a felony. Now it depends on the amount of damage took place or what the person actually committed. And that's what we, really don't know too clear of right now. I'm on the site right now, and I actually clicked in the area, and it's not giving me any information whatsoever. I'm gonna try an additional site just to see, but this is messed up right here. That helped them people, man, be able to took my page, man. That shit in there locked up on some shit. You feel me? Can't even make bond. Whenever you can't make bond, boy, shit serious. I don't give a damn how that you look at it. Whatever the damn charges is, if them folk telling you that it's a no go with your ass going, yeah, it's over for you. That mean that you hit like good reefer. That mean that it's some serious stuff that took place. I don't know what she destroyed, but I remember last time, with me seeing her and Citizen were together. They were together. So I don't know what's up with this right here. And then you got to think about it too, y'all. With Velvet being locked up right now, Velvet is incarcerated while being pregnant. I don't know if you took that into consideration, but yeah, it's a lot to damn think about right now. Man, that's just not good at all, yo. It's not good. It's not good, and it's not gonna help, her children anyway. Okay, so Solar has been alerted. I was just told that he was waking up, when told this, so now he knows about it. I don't know, what his perspective is on this situation. I don't even know if he was even in contact with her for that matter, although that they do share a child together. I think that like the predicament, that they were in as far as, relationship status or whatever. I think it was just solely about, the child, and that's it. I don't think that they were talking or none of that stuff. Like it's just, man, I'm fucked up behind all of this, man, because I'm thinking about the children, man, like straight up. And if you look at her facial expression, like on this mug shot, man, she ain't looking too good. She not looking too good at all, man. She looks disturbed. This is just not good at all right here. It's not good at all, And like I said, I hate this, man. I hate hearing any time that a woman is locked up, but hearing a woman locked up being pregnant, man, that's just so fucked up. That's some shit that I just don't want to hear about. I'm glad this not my cousin, sister, niece, none of that. Auntie, female cousin. Like I'm dead serious. Like, and you got to think about her situation and where this actually leaves her. She doesn't have a father. I don't think that her mother has been in contact with her. Man, it's difficult, yo. Man, 11:06 p.m. So this must have meant that this was some stuff that took place, inside of the home, because today, today's Monday. So last night that was just Sunday. So they must have been arguing and stuff. Shit just went the other way. Boom, and there you have it. There you have it. With Velvet ass being locked up. Like I say, that no bond is strong as hell, yo. And like I say, in normal cases, I mean, if it was, something that was just simple, I'm sure that the magistrate, would have at least allowed for her to sign her own bond and then got out. Yo, man, like this is some I'm telling you, this is some crazy mess, yo. I don't even know if her people know. I don't even know. What in the entire fucking hell? I don't know what she was thinking, man, to even be in this type of situation right here. And as I said before, she hasn't appeared before the judge. There's probably a probation violation hold. So 9 times out of 10, there was something that took place, like in the existing area. You know how that go. So yeah, 9 times out of 10, it had to be an existent charge. I don't know if it's something that she forgot about. It could have possibly been when she was staying in Ohio and she didn't handle that stuff, with her place that she had at the time. I don't know. It's this is just beyond fucked up. I hate it for you, Velvet. Like I really do hate it for you, yo. I wish you would have, gotten yourself together, You know, and you have to think too, with all of the smoke that was surrounding the Hulu documentary, her being on it, you know, people going to her page, checking her out, seeing what she had going on. Just the other day, as I recall anyway, she had led on to other people that, you know, she was happy, everything was good. Her and Citizen, to my understanding, that they were moving on, you know, with their relationship, you know, doing big things or whatnot. But shit, man, it seemed like they done fell out. So you gotta think about all of the stuff that the Holly girl, remember Holly? All that stuff that Holly was saying about Citizen and stuff. That shit must be fucking true. Because Holly had said that dude had put his hands on her. And it was a big thing with that too, I remember. Damn, yo. Hopefully she go live. Yeah, hopefully she go live on Bigo, man. Hopefully people, man, somebody need to tap in with Holly. Matter of fact, man, let me see if I can connect with the Bigo people right now, man, and see if they can get at Holly, man. Cause once Holly find out about this, it's up. It's up, yo. As it's supposed to be up. Velvet done landed herself in a damn jail cell. I did all that shit and got my damn page and shit removed. Now your ass locked up. Yo, let me see. Let me see. Okay. All right. I just sent that off now. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. If you ain't smashed like already, man, make sure that you smash the fuck up about that like button. And yes, Velvet is locked. Say this the shit with 50. The greatest story ever told is forever evolving. And shout out to my brother A Hunter. A Hunter just hit me in a DM and told me that I had to share. Yeah, I had to go ahead and then, you know, share the post with him just so he could see what the hell was going on. Let me continue to reach out, man. Reach out to Big O people, man, so Big O people can see what's going on right now. I know what y'all thinking. As a mother, how did Velvet allow for this shit to even fucking happen? It had to be over a dude, Joe. It's always about a dude. It's always about a damn dude. Man, I know her pops, man. I know he turning over right now, man. He turning over right now, like, yo, Vev, what you done did, Vev, you done got yourself in some trouble, yo. It's no way to explain this. This is typical nature boy shit right here. Then you gotta think about all of the stuff, you know, that's surrounding nature boy, putting nature boy, you know, in jail and shit. You feel me? Her testifying against nature boy and shit. Now this kind of make you think, like, what was it all about? Remember the other day I was talking about that video, and what I said in the video, I was like, the woman said that Velvet is no innocent than what Nature Boy is. Yeah, and when she said that, you know, I know it was a few people in the comments, you know, they feel some kind of way about that shit. Man, they definitely feel some kind of way. And enough, Velvet has always been the one to respond. She always responded, but you know, on various times, you know, she would do those uploads talking about the abuse, you know, whatever the situation was between her and Nature Boy, just like this time right here that we about to get into. Let's go ahead and then take it back just for a second.
And that's just it is what it is. God has always been on my side. God has always had my back. God has always came through and showed out for me and was never a fucking human. So all glory be to God. Showed out for me and was never a fucking all glory be to God. On that note, cause every time I needed him, I had to pray for something. It was God. Not nobody, not a fucking human, not a mama, not a daddy, not a cousin.
So that hey, that says a lot right there. That says a lot. And we all would have believed that the cult leader was the person that they believed in. We all would have believed that the cult leader was the physical, melanated Jim Jones. At least that's what they said anyway. But you hear what she's saying. It was always God. It was always God. That's what she said.
Not a nothing. Bitch, it was God. And I don't give a fuck how anybody feel about that either. Y'all can respectfully get the fuck out of my face. I
Oh shit. Velvet done flipped on the conscious community. Now this is something that she did before. Yeah, boy, that's why I say, like, looking back at all of this now, this is when she was telling the conscious community, like, she's a Christian now, similar to the stuff what you heard a little earlier during my live stream about TKO Capone. And I told you all, whenever that a person get locked up, when they're in that jail cell, shit, they can be bad as they want to be, tough as they want to be. But the first person they call out to is God. They always call out to God, the God of their understanding. And it just so happened the God of many other people's understandings, Velvet took that and then ran with it. She ran with it. Matter of fact, she ran it up on Bigo by her then professing to be Christian. Once she got them folk money, then she gave my ass to kiss, you feel me? Velvet was like, shit, man. Shit, I done told y'all I'm Christian, man. Y'all done helped me get somewhere to stay. I done got this damn housing. You know, I got all this furniture and stuff up in the crib. Whoop-de-whoop. Shit, she flipped after that. So she done flipped now altogether. She done flipped out. I don't know why she upset like this. I don't know, man. Shit. Everybody was just talking about the documentary and how great that was, how much of an impact that made. You know, it was a contribution to society after all. People were waking the fuck up.
I don't care. I will always give glory to God. And bitch, if you think I'm weird for giving glory to God, or you make me feel like
Hmm.
it's a problem for me giving glory to God, you will be exiting my life. And I
See, she was a totally different person then. Well, at least that's what she gave off, and that's how she was able then to garner money from people because she shitted them, made them believe that she was a changed person. Was she a changed person? In actuality, no. She definitely wasn't a changed person. And I hate, the people, who bought into that crap, the people that believed her, that thought that she was legit, that she was saying some real stuff because she was. She wasn't. She wasted their time, the energy that they put into, investing. Oh, let me help this person that's been in this abusive, polygamous relationship with a cult leader. Shit, that person took that money, all of the gifts that she got. She was able to furnish her apartment, and she simply just left those items in her apartment. The people she was close to, she gave away everything, all the way down to the damn juicer, toaster oven, every damn thing, air mattresses. Just she gave every damn thing away. And we had an issue with her then because her children didn't even have a TV in the room. It was just a lot of stuff that was going on. Nothing that'll just make you just blatantly, just directly dislike a person. But as a mother, there were things that we seen, evident signs of neglect, and we just was like, come on, Velvet, man. Now, you can't be doing all that now. So is she in that jail cell now? I know she probably thinking like, damn, boy, I should have kept that Bible.
and I will make sure you exit my life. You can't put this right here, buddy. You want this? Here you go, Abby. Thank you. Welcome. I do appreciate the gifts that was sent. I do. I just been holding a lot in, you know what I'm saying? I've been holding a lot in, but and like I'm at a point in my life where I'm tired of holding it in because I don't deserve a lot of the shit that is done to me. I don't. Like I don't. Like whose karma am
Yo, she just got to the point where she's asking about whose karma.
I paying for? Like who the fuck
Whose karma is she paying for? Now she's in jail, y'all.
karma am I paying for? Because what the fuck did I do any of these people to deserve this? What the fuck did I do to you? What did I ever do to you? Because you can't get your way out of me? Because I'm not your yes man? Because I don't want to be your yes man? Because I'm not being your yes man? Because I'm not being fake and phony with you? Because I'm not condoning the fuck shit that you want to do?
Mhm. This is wild right here. And you know what I'm glad? All of this, looking back on it now, knowing what we know. All I can do is just, all I can do is wish her the best, man. You feel me? That's all that I can do, man. I just hope that the children are okay. Hopefully her children hasn't been taken into custody. But hell, who would watch her children? I wonder if it's Citizen and he's just there. I think she got 2 daughters, right? Damn. What if he was involved in all of this stuff? What if she just turned up on him? He might have been, doing some stuff with some other woman or something, and hell, she took a frying pan to his head or something at night. I don't know, man. But it just that's what it's given to me. That's what the hell that is given to me. What in the hell is going on in 2026? Yep. Yo,
What the? Okay.
I gotta get your initial reaction to this one right here. You see the mugshot.
Oh my God. Damn.
She is locked up for battery, damage,
Ooh.
damage to property, criminal
Okay.
mischief, and the big thing, the big ticker is no bond. And today is Monday, and she has no bond
Damn.
on a Monday.
Was she arrested today or over the weekend?
She was arrested last night at 11:09 p.m.
Okay. Okay. Oh. God damn.
That's what I said.
Who box done fucked up in the house?
Who else would be in the house other than Citizen?
Yes, and this would indicate that the children were not there.
We don't know if they were or not.
They would have hit her with a child endangerment. You fight in front of kids, that's a child endangerment charge. Yeah. So I'm just either way, but I'm just saying, just initially hearing it was kind of speak to me that maybe the children were not in the vicinity.
Okay, which would make a lot of sense. But then what do you think about?
I snapped on my baby daddy, and that's what they hit me with. The same thing.
Same thing.
And my child was in the car.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
Damn. So you said it's battery?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I've known that to be the case when there's a possible weapon involved, or at least on scene.
Okay. Now that
when they put
wow.
a battery in there, it's usually a weapon on scene. It may not be nothing that you use, but it may still be like in the vicinity. Like for example, like a bat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like something like that.
Wow. Wow. So right.
Yeah.
So now that you say that, that does give me a totally different image, because on the degree level of her charges for battery, it's F for felony. Now, as far as the damage to property, it has a T, which would be traffic.
Or is it trespassing?
It could be trespassing.
Yeah. Okay. So she had some type of weapon. It wasn't a gun, because we know that'll be a separate charge within itself. So it wasn't a gun. So it would have had to been some sort of weapon. Hell, it could have even been a damn frying pan for when they throw the battery on there. But it was definitely something that could be used as a weapon. Bat, frying pan, 2x4 broomstick. Maybe it was a rake in the front yard.
Something of that.
Bottles. Yeah, that's battery.
Wow. And then it's saying that, it's saying that where I'm looking at that her court date ain't until June the 26th at 8:30 a.m.
Yeah, Box might as well get comfortable. Yep, she gonna have to go ahead and settle in. Did you say it was a you didn't mention burglary, did you?
No, no.
Oh, okay. Because I don't, I don't want to put nothing out there
Yeah.
that's not correct. Okay. Yeah. So she showed up to the house, swinging some shit. That's what that was. Yeah.
Swinging some shit. Gung ho.
She was swinging something. Yeah.
Damn. Yo, man. But what about her children, though? I mean,
Her children. That's what I'm saying. Her children must not have been there. If she got arrested at about 11 o'clock p.m., then we should probably say maybe things jumped off about 10:30. It doesn't take
ish. Right.
police long to arrive on the scene, so it doesn't appear that it was a long event, and it indicates that she came to that location. She was not already, what I'm saying, like in the house.
Right.
Things popped off. She went to that location. So the children probably were home sleeping in the bed. We know, Ellie babysit all the time. So,
right.
Around that time of night, they were probably already in the bed. She just went on and took a trip.
Took a trip, with the citizen crib. Damn.
Yeah, because we know it's not, well, I was thinking we know that it's not a public property, like, for example, like the hotel. Like she tore up the hotel.
Right.
Because, see, that would be, more like destruction to, like, public property, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So this would have been a private residence. So she went to the house. Yeah, that's what I think.
Okay, a little earlier when I mentioned her children and me worried about her children, what I'm saying is being that she's gonna be gone or is gone now. Like, what the hell? Like, what about the children? I mean, what are they gonna do?
Well, she would need to, reach out to nearby family members. Because if they find out that them children were home alone, if in fact they were home alone, now you got CPS to deal with. And that's certainly child neglect, child endangerment, child abandonment, all of that will come into play. So hopefully that's not the case.
I hate this.
And she was able to get a hold of a family member to retrieve the children, and the police not finding out
Right.
that the children were unsupervised.
Which would be a good thing.
Yeah, that'll be hopefully that happened. That will be the best thing. Because she already dealing with these charges. She's already been in the CPS system. And so that's just gonna be more fuel to the fire.
Yo, man. This is crazy, yo.
Yeah, man. So she done went over there and told something. Maybe she found him with another woman.
That's what I was thinking, and what I was saying a little earlier. I was saying that I know that the Holly girl is really gonna feel some kind of way about this, boy, when she find out, because people was doubting her when she was saying the stuff about dude putting his hands on her. Now look at this situation, right? Now look at the situation with Velvet.
Pretty much the same, exact thing, maybe just in the reverse. Because when it came to Holly, she was the one that was abused. So now we could see Velvet was the one that was that was putting hands on people.
But if you think about the whole situation with Nature Boy, she the one that put her hands on Nature Boy. Yeah.
Yep. We all remember that.
Yeah.
Yep, sure
she stole off on him and shit. You feel what I'm saying? So
with the baby in her hand.
Yeah,
too.
with the baby in her hand and shit. So that just lets you know.
Yeah, you do that in the States, you definitely getting a child endangerment charge.
Oh yeah. And like
you fight with a baby in your hand, a child in your hand. Yeah, that's a big problem.
Yeah, I don't think they was tripping too much in Palenque, Mexico.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If that happened over here, she would have been arrested.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Man, this is, and she's pregnant, so she's pregnant in jail.
Exactly. That's another thing too. That's what Shaka was saying. He was like, "Damn."
Pregnant in jail, and they're not going to have any sympathy for that. I can tell you that right now. You do not get special treatment pregnant in jail. You will not. Mm-mm. She'll be lucky to where maybe the other female inmates, will look out.
Right.
Maybe give her an extra plate, or maybe they'll give her an extra piece of bread, as far as the women that's in the pod. But it's no special treatment for pregnant women in jail.
Hit like good reefer.
Yeah. They'll do an initial check on her to make sure everything is okay. They probably did that before she even went to jail. They probably took her to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Handcuffed her to the bed. Okay. Handcuffed her ass to that bed, check the baby's vitals and everything, make sure everything is correct, and then they went on and took her downtown.
So then I have to ask too, what do you think that Ben Zan's gonna think about all of this? I mean, after the documentary.
Ben Zan working on his next project. Ben Zan don't give a damn about these people.
Ben Zan don't care.
Never did. Never did. That Nature Boy stuff, that's over with. That Hulu stuff, that's over with. Ben Zan moved on to his next project.
Damn. That's cold blooded right there, man. That's cold blooded. And then I'm sending this to you right now so you can see yourself. I know you didn't get to see those charges, although that I'm just simply telling you about them. But yeah, this is right.
Damn, Box.
That's what I said. Single parent mother.
Yeah, battery. Yeah, she had something, but it wasn't a gun.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that it was a gun either. So it is what it is.
She have a gun charge for that, no question about it. If it was a gun, but she had some type of weapon with that battery.
Mm-hmm.
Damage of property. She could have bust the windows out the truck. This is giving busting windows.
You feel me? Like I say,
yeah.
At the windows in your car.
That damaged property, because you got to think, what property? What property would that be? We know it's not public property, because that'll be a different charge.
That's what I'm saying.
She probably bust the windows out the car. That's why they got the trespassing on there, because she was on private property. That you trespass on private property.
She done turned up. Box done turned up, boy.
Box was in that yard, busting the windows out Citizen truck.
Damn, boy. Citizen down bad, boy.
Dang.
Yo. What a I know. What a way to start off Monday, right?
It sure is. Because, damn, this was not on my bingo card today. This was not on the card today. But, like we've been saying, she has been told. She has been warned.
Yo, man. Yes, she has been warned. And she can't say we ain't warned her now.
That's right. Once again, this is she decided to not take heed to the warnings. She was told, when dealing with this dude, this is what's going on. And we know that this is not anybody else other than him, like family, because that would be domestic violence.
Right.
So we know it was not one of her sisters, her brother, her mom, auntie, whoever. So we know it's not within the family or anybody within the house, because that would be domestic violence.
Right.
Yeah. And it did not happen inside of the residence, because it could be domestic violence if it happened inside the residence too. Even if it's not like your family member, like with a spouse, that's domestic violence. You and your girlfriend or boyfriend get to scrapping in the house, that's domestic violence.
Right. Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. It shows me that she was not inside of the premises. As for that, I'm open to be wrong, because this is what we can just see as of right now.
Right.
But this shows me this happened outside.
And like I say, after all, this is breaking news, because
Oh my God. Yeah, breaking news. Damn.
I know.
No phone too.
I know. It's bad, yo. It is bad, man. And like I say, after all, man, I hate it for the children. That's the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
Should have just stayed by herself. That's why I kept telling her, like, yo, man, just chill out. Get yourself together. You got them children. You feel me? Like,
yes,
man.
yeah. It was headed in this direction for a long time now,
Think about all the stuff she said, though. I mean, the testifying against Nature Boy in court, all of that stuff to this. The segment on the news. Remember that segment?
Yeah.
Man, yo.
Now, baby Ileana got two parents that's felons. Both of them is in custody.
Man, yo. I'm just glad.
Two parents in custody.
I'm just glad that she is small and can't comprehend what's going on right now, man. Because that would really hurt her. That would really hurt her feelings. It really would.
Yeah. I had a butter knife on the floor, and they saw it. Charged me with battery for that.
So it was pretty much the same, the same thing, right?
Yeah, but see, I was charged with domestic violence battery.
Whoa.
Because it happened inside the house with my baby daddy at the time. But when they saw that knife, I was tearing shit up.
Right.
I know these charges. I was tearing shit up, and they seen a butter knife on the floor, and that's where they got me with the battery part.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. That's why I say I know. Yep. Sure did. Anytime. That's why I say it wasn't no gun, but she had something.
Damn it. I hate that this is happening just as much as what you all hate it.
The wife of a reported cult leader wants to tell her side of the story, and it's an interview you only see on 11 Alive. Eligio Bishop, also known as Nature Boy, is still in jail, facing charges that also include rape. His wife tells our Paula Soro he forced her to marry him after 3 years of knowing each other.
And that was wife at the time. But just look at the irony of all of this. And when Velvet was on the news, she was talking about Nature Boy, what he did to her when he was locked up. This is before that we knew anything that had to do with the plan that they had to take Nature Boy down. But to me, it feels more like karma than anything. After all, I don't know too deep of on what the details are, that's surrounding her being incarcerated now. But what I can say is that it's not too far away from Nature Boy and the stuff that what he was doing.
I feel that now looking back, I feel that I fell in love with an idea because he pretended to be someone that he wasn't.
Behind this smiling face, Velvet Marquez faced her hardest years next to Eligio Bishop.
He literally held me hostage. He took all of my identification, my passport, my birth certificate, my social, my bank cards. Everything.
You can't tell me that this ain't wild, yo. Like, for real. Like,
I think she got into it with Citizen. It went off on him.
And that's what we kind of figured about this whole situation.
Well, there's another Nature Boy. I think his name is General Simple, he's on Bigo.
Oh yeah, I done heard about the Simba. I heard about him too. But we dealing with this situation right here, right now with Velvet and how things have taken somewhat of a turn. We'll get to Simba. We got a lot of people to get to. And shout out to my chat. And shout out to everybody tuning in. And if you ain't hit that like button already, make sure that you do that. Because Velvet was in fact featured on the news, on News 11 Live, when she then told her story to Paulo Osuro, if I'm saying her name correct. If I didn't say your name correct, my bad. But she told what her account was when she was around Nature Boy and just how violent that it was. Now a twist on things actually shows that she could in fact be the person that's violent.
Name it, medical documentations.
She says Bishop, the leader of the so-called cult Carbon Nation, went from spoiling her to abusing her when she got pregnant.
I was forced to engage in sexual activity that I did not want to do. I was still strangled on multiple occasions. So I had to willingly engage in these sexual activities because of to keep myself safe. He would abuse me in front of the women.
She had their daughter in 2019, and a year and a half later, she says he forced her to legally marry him in a Las Vegas chapel.
There was no medical attention given to us. So when I actually went into labor, I had to be rushed to the hospital 2 hours away.
For years, the cult would drive and settle across Central America. Velvet says Bishop lived off of other members' PPP loans and life savings. She gave him her $3,000 college fund, while others gave tens of thousands of dollars. And after 4 tries, she successfully ran away with their daughter with no money. But
that's why I say, man, things can change in like all of the minutes, yo. You be sitting back thinking that shit is all good. Shit, you out here living your life, doing what it do, happy online, posting pictures of you with your significant other. Shit, with a snap of a finger, your ass can be sitting in a jail cell like Velvet.
But yeah, I don't know. But I do have a therapy session. My brother just fixed it. But I do have a therapy session at 10 a.m. But I'm gonna try watch this documentary or whatever. I'm not happy about it. I'm not like, oh, let's watch it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling like that. I'm just like over it. Honestly, like shit is stupid.
Crazy, yo. So she's saying that the documentary was stupid. We heard about her only being paid $1K, $1,000 money from. Since then, we know that she's spent up by now the same money, that $1,000 that could have been used towards her bond once that she gets one, because her current status that's listed is that she has no bond. And those charges again, it would be battery and damage to property, criminal mischief. Man, and like I say, that charge right there, man, that's good gracious. Man, Velvet, this documentary, all this attention that you done got from this documentary, it just kind of seems like that all of this stuff has worked against you.
Was stupid. People made the most stupidest decisions, including me. Like it's humiliating for real. Like most like that. I don't know. That's how just my personal feeling. I feel like it was more humiliating than anything. So now when people meet me, they have these like narratives that they believe about me, and then they like it's weird. It's weird. It's just all weird now. So I have to be very careful about who I let be my friend. I have to be very careful about who I let close to me. Like life is not the same. Like I can't just regularly live life like, oh, you know, I gotta be careful, like extra careful, because people are even more weirder now.
This is crazy, yo. Like when I say crazy, I mean this right here is some real crazy shit. Do you hear me? I just got off of the damn live stream. Just got off the stream, yo. Just got off of the stream talking about TKO Capone, and now this. Now this. With Velvet being locked up. Now this. Velvet without her children. It's just no way in the hell, man, that you're going to lead me to believe that after the damn documentary, now this is sad, yo. It is really some sad shit, yo. And like I say once again, man, my heart goes out to her children. So it does show that, what the documentary brought. The documentary brought a lot of negative energy to all of the people that were in the documentary and that were a part of the documentary. As you can see, for Velvet Marquez, how things have taken a turn with her and how Velvet done met them cuffs. Velvet is behind fucking bars right now. And her children, I don't know who her children are with. I don't know. Damn near a month ago, she gave her perspective on the documentary and how the documentary impacted her.
It was weird when I joined, but now it's even more weird. Like, because people are like, I guess because they see me go through this, they feel like I'm gullible. I'm an easy target. I'm easily manipulated. Like, that type of vibe. So now I guess people just feel like they could just come into my life and do the same shit Nature Boy did. But I don't know. I don't have no friends like that. I don't desire to have no friends like that on some real shit. Like, I don't even care no more. I really don't care no more. I've been accustomed to just being by myself and letting everybody else live, but me just live my own on my own terms, because I've started learning also, like, not even learning, but seeing that other people are entitled to live how they want to live. They're entitled to speak how they want to speak and express themselves how they want to express themselves. But as soon as I start living my life out loud, as soon as I start expressing myself out loud, motherfuckers just out the blue start having a problem with me. People can't take me. I'm too much. I'm too this. I'm too that. Like, y'all can go live y'all life, but y'all don't have to live that shit around me. Get the fuck from around me if that's the case. Like, cause
It's that attitude, man. That attitude could have even led to the arrest that we know about now. All of the stuff that she's been through, multiple relationships, no one's placed judged on her. You might have heard this platform joke about certain stuff. After all, everybody's going to have a perspective on her because her life has been highlighted online. No one had any personal hatred towards her for that matter. Shit, like I say, by all means, man, I hate that the situation is taking place with her children like this, yo. That's crazy, man. This is crazy work. And by what I'm hearing, being that she's in Florida, got arrested in Florida. Remember, her sister was staying in Florida. So I don't know if that's who she was with or who even helped her to get a place. It has listed that, her address is in Louisiana. Excuse me for my mistake earlier with me saying Louisiana. But yes, in Florida, because now that I recall the whole situation with Holly, Citizen, and when all of that stuff was taking place, and then what Holly said about the official Citizen, and him being a violent dude or whatever, he was aggressive towards her. It was a lot of stuff, about money, and it just was a whole fucking situation. It was a whole fucking situation. Like, this is crazy work. Yo, man. And that's why I said, yo, I know that Holly, boy, I know that she gonna be livid behind all of this right here.
but it's cool. Let him do it. Let him cook. But I bet you in kind of money. What he said when he seen me, he was going pum pum.
Them poor kids, man. Listen, I was there when this individual started the whole process of the whole prayer closet, right?
Yeah, he was there because I felt the demonic demons.
A bunch of sticky notes. You know what I'm saying? All positive shit. And I looked at this bitch. I was like, you don't even live this lifestyle, man. Like, what you doing? I walked in that
this girl
shit,
literally sitting there watching this dude bash a woman that, man, come on. He gonna do it to her next. He's practicing witchcraft. He did it last night. They did a ritual last night right in front of everybody's face.
Fucking with that shit. And I told him, like, he's some shit in this
house. He do. Because he don't get no views. He don't get no likes. He don't get no attention on him. So he do love it. But I got something cooking for his ass.
Got nothing but Buddha.
I sure do.
Buddha, you know what I'm saying? Arts, all that shit in that motherfucker. When you walk in that room, you can feel that shit, bro. There's something in that house. She won't even open, you know what I'm saying? What y'all call that shit? That little ladder to the attic and shit, you know what I'm saying, to the ceiling.
She won't even open that shit. Because
And this is the dude, official citizen, who Velvet is currently with. And the lady that you see, this is Holly. This is his ex-girl. They had a violent, abusive relationship. She gave him some money, and he didn't make good on the money that she let him borrow, or even, gave to him, loaned to him. I guess he was going to go do something, possibly go get a pack and flip it or whatever, bring the money back. Or we can just look at it like maybe he was just going to invest the money in Bigo. I don't know. But it was crazy. That's her. This is him. That's the guy Velvet was just with. And that's what we all think right now, that it could have a lot to do with him. Because being that, he was the last person that she was with, and she did appear to be somewhat happy being with him. I did see some pictures that were posted, and from those pictures, I was like, yo, what in the hell? I'm like, what in the hell? So just think, Velvet was willing to deal with this guy aside from everything that surround their situation that was very murky, sounded violent, money was involved, attitudes did flare. And you got to think about the Bigo app, and with both of them being over there just talking junk about each other, going back and forward. This may even be the shit that we even see with Velvet.
I have to be very careful about who I let be my friend. I have to be very careful about who I let close to me. Like, life is not the same. Like, I can't just regularly live life like, oh, I gotta be careful, like extra careful, because people are even more weirder now. It was weird when I joined, but now it's even more weird. Like, because people are like, I guess because they see me go through this, they feel like I'm gullible. I'm an easy target. I'm easily manipulated. Like, that type of vibe. So now I guess people just feel like they could just come into my life and do the same shit Nature Boy did. But I don't know. I don't have no friends like that. I don't desire to have no friends like that on some real shit. Like, I don't even care no more. I really don't care no more. I've been accustomed to just being by myself and letting everybody else live, but me just live on my own terms, because I've started learning also, like, not even learning, but seeing that other people are entitled to live how they want to live. They're entitled to speak how they want to speak and express themselves how they want to express themselves. But as soon as I start living my life out loud, as soon as I start expressing myself out loud, motherfuckers just out the blue start having a problem with me. People can't take me. I'm too much.
That's probably what you think about yourself. That's probably what you think, yo.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah.
She was just at the damn park. I don't know what park she was at with them children out there getting sand in the beach. But she was down there then the other day.
Now her ass is locked the hell up. Now she's locked up. Just out there on the beach, just living it up, living her life like it's golden. Now this is some shit. You gotta think, Velvet has been the face of the cult of Nature Boy. She's been the face. Now the face of the cult of Nature Boy is locked the hell up. Locked the hell up. Just think, man, after all this shit right here, man. Yo, come on, man. Like, what?
You want to know what I've been doing for the last 4 years? I was in a cult, man. Who am I?
Nature Boy.
Nature Boy.
Nature Boy.
We wanted to trust him in everything he did. He was king. He was God.
You know this is not how life's supposed to be.
He would preach, go into nature and get in tune with the planet.
It was clear he wanted to build the following.
Is this thing working? My inbox jam-packed with the one question: how do I join?
There were a ton of people coming from all over the world. It seemed like what he had was a utopia.
I was just super excited. Where Nature Boy is, that's where I'll find my truth.
I just got on the flight.
Wow.
First 3 months were great. Waking up in paradise.
Damn, yo. Waking up in paradise.
But who he became is like night and day.
I am your Messiah.
You all bow to me.
God, almighty.
But who he became is
It's like night and day.
I am your Messiah.
You all bow to me.
They put out Nature Boy to be a criminal,
A cult leader.
Something was screaming at me no. But I ignored it.
Disrespect God and see what happens.
Disrespect God and see what happened. It seemed as if one by one, everybody's going to jail. Ain't that something? And I said that just the other day. I said that, matter of fact, it wasn't just the other day. It was today. Within my stream, I had played a video, and that was my commentary, and that's what I was saying. Just by their connection, their affiliation with Nature Boy, the same thing what he got, they would get the same thing. And it's not that I'm wishing that on anybody, but I'm just saying the karmic debt, just their affiliation with him, shit, that's the same fucking energy. It's the same shit. That's why you don't be around people like Nature Boy. You hear me? And just think about it. Her being the face, her pregnant and stuff, her about to have her child. She got no bond, yo. No bond is no bond. And you remember, as much as we said no bond when it came down to Nature Boy and that whole situation, no bond. That's what the entire chat was saying, no bond. So when it comes down to Velvet right now, it's no bond once again. It just seemed like this shit, man, that just keep repeating, man. Like over and over again, man. It's like the same shit, man, over and over again, yo.
Y'all are not going to believe it. So you know how y'all were just talking about how maybe Velvet deserved to be in a cell, child? Well, she is now in one. Velvet, how you going to get arrested for putting your hands and feet on somebody on a Sunday? Velvet has been arrested for putting her hands and feet on somebody. Velvet, who is watching all of your children?
And that is the $1 million question right there. And you've heard me say it throughout this video. I just been like, yo, man, I'm just worrying about them children, man. That's it. Them little girls, man. Them little girls ain't asked for none of this stuff right here, man. Mom Dukes ain't wilding out. Just wilding the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling, man, what her and Citizen had going on up in there, man. Ain't no telling. And crazy enough, yo, with all of the stuff that's been said, you know, about the, you know, the Code of Nature Boy, you know, the Hood Horrors documentary, you know, people, you know, having a perspective on everything, you will continue to hear people weigh in on this whole situation, man. And as I said before, especially the people that are new to the whole situation. I get it. You know, like I say, you know, if it's new to you, you know, once that you find out who these people are.
We need to talk about it because I feel like a few things can be true at one time. And in this video specifically, we are going to talk about the power of triangulation and how Nature Boy used triangulation to purposely turn members against each other and how powerful it can be. And it is a weapon. It is a tool that manipulators use. And I think that this deeply affected Velvet. And I want to discuss that, right? So just walk with me here. It's all going to make sense at the end. So before we even discuss triangulation, we need to recognize some key facts about the dynamic between Velvet and Nature Boy, okay? Number one, there is an age gap between the two, right? Which makes it, and she said time and time again from the beginning, because mind you, Velvet came in to Carbonation for another guy. And when you look at pictures of her, I think it was Solar she came to be with. I can't remember. But when she came to be with him at the beginning, she looked happier. She looked more like herself. She looked like a person. It was just an entirely different dynamic where I can tell she enjoyed being a part of that experience at the beginning until Nature Boy decided, again, triangulation being used here. He decided to take her as his own wife and make her queen, chiefess. Time and time again that at the beginning, she didn't even look at him like that. She looked at him as a teacher. Okay, and there is a lot to be said about that mentor and mentee dynamic when the mentor decides to be in a relationship with his mentee. For example, I did a video talking about Derek and Meredith from Grey's Anatomy, and people commented about how manipulative Derek was towards Meredith throughout the show. It is very easy to be manipulated by your mentor. It is very easy to be manipulated by your mentor.
That's crazy work, and that's a dope ass example that she gave too, because you know I used to watch the show when I was locked up. I watched a few episodes. Shit, I think I even watched a couple seasons now that I think about it. But yeah, dude was manipulative as hell because see, Grey, you know, the show was damn near about her ass. You feel what I'm saying? And I just recalled the many times that dude had been with different nurses that was on the show, and that's what it pretty much turned out to be, you know, aside from Grey's Anatomy just being a show about nurses and doctors, just the hospital in general. It was more or less about, you know what I'm saying, them being up in there fucking. That's what the fuck it was about. Yeah. So you got to think, you know what I'm saying? Dude, he was a mentor like a motherfucker too. He was doing more than just mentoring up in there. Shit, he was getting some ass too.
Mentor, okay? Do I believe that when Velvet got this role that she may have went on a power trip, right? It might have went to her head. Absolutely. Like, I definitely agree with that, right? Like, in that regard, yes, it went to her head. She wanted to fight for her spot at all times. She wasn't okay with polygamy. She wanted this relationship with Nature Boy to work. And she did, in that regard, become a villain in different ways, right? Like, I totally agree with that. However, we need to talk about how the triangulation affected her behavior. So we're going to get into that right now. According to tandem psychology, triangulation is a relational dynamic where someone involves a third person into a two-person conflict or relationship. Instead of resolving issues directly, the communicator outsources the interaction. While sometimes used to diffuse stress, it is frequently used as a manipulative tactic to avoid accountability or gain control. It goes on to say that triangulation can take several forms, ranging from innocent venting to highly toxic divide and conquer behaviors, which is obviously what was taking place in carbonation. Some of the examples that you find specifically in carbonation is pitting people against each other.
You're exactly right. So she is on point with everything that she's saying, because Nature Boy did do that as far as getting the members to fight each other.
A manipulative partner might selectively share partial truths or negative comments to make others jealous or force them to take a side. Oh my God, he does this all the time. And what's funny is he didn't just do it with Velvet. And Velvet has admitted that he would be behind the scenes pulling the strings and turning all the women against each other without them knowing it. And next thing you know, they're on the beach squaring up and fighting each other. He was the puppet master. He was the one pulling the strings, right? He was turning them against each other. But you also saw him do this with couples, specifically with True, who is in the Hulu documentary. So True was in a relationship with Sheba, if my notes serve me correct, because boy, my notes are all over the place. And in that relationship, there were so many times where, in all the relationships, but this one stands out the most to me because it seemed like True and Sheba were locked in. If I'm not mistaken, they're still together. Even in the Hulu documentary, they were still together. And they were very much locked in. And Nature Boy would sit them down and ask Sheba, like, who do you really want to be with, me or True? And you know, like, as a viewer, you're like, she obviously wants to be with True, but because he is the cult leader, she's going to pick him. She's going to pick Nature Boy. And again, you see that triangulation. He didn't just do it with the women. He did it with the couples.
That's right. And with the men as well. And what you're saying in reference to Sheba, if she would have said that she wanted to be with True, then that's when Nature Boy would have said, then you have to leave. But the reason she didn't leave, and we didn't see that, because they still was on the fence with how that they was going to go about then setting him up. Now, that's just in my humble opinion.
And towards the end, he did it with the men. He would tell one of them to hit each other and blah, blah, blah. That is all triangulation. That is all triangulation. He was doing that with Velvet all the time. He was with her the most. That was his wife. So behind closed doors, he's telling her all these things. He's turning her against the other women. He's turning everyone against each other. That's what he did. So why does a person use triangulation? When someone lacks confidence, they may pull in outsiders to affirm that their point of view is right. We see him do that all the time.
Oh yeah. And that's why I say, like, she's definitely on point, like, with her perspective on everything relating to Nature Boy, but then asking on whether or not, if Velvet is the villain behind all of this. I think that we've seen, like, characteristics that denote, her being a villain within all of this. And my co-host for years, Miss Meat 37, aka Mama Meat, that's what she said years ago. From 2018, she said that she could run the whole cult if she wanted to. And I always took my stance with saying I'm glad that she never did, or that she's not, or that she doesn't have intentions with doing so. Now, past tense, as I look back on everything, yeah, she could have taken the code and just went into a totally different direction. All of the stuff that Nature Boy didn't do, she could have did all of that and more.
When Velvet left the cult, Nature Boy descended into pure madness. And he was already a madman, don't get me wrong. Like, the cult was already dangerous. It was already abusive. It was already just this horrible.
Let me answer that. Let me answer that because you asked the question and I just want to interject real quick. Hold on.
thing
Let me
that
make
exists.
sure your eyes are open. Okay. All right. This is the deal right here. The reason he got so upset with Velvet because that was his teammate. And all of the women that you've seen as of past that actually went to the cult, when he was with Velvet, they worked on a woman and her money, her material possessions. There was a woman that stayed in New York that actually joined the cult thinking that Nature Boy could heal her, although that she had heart complications. It didn't work out. During the time that she was there, Nature Boy was able to finesse the situation, not publicly coming out with it, but as we seen, as it appeared on camera, that they were in fact in a relationship. And there was a couple photos that denoted that they were in a relationship. The one photo being Mama Dia, her being naked, sitting on top of a rock. And then later after that, her being seen with not the rest of the cult members, but only with Nature Boy and Velvet. I stated it before in reference to the women in the cult that took on the name Momma were all of the women that he had been with. From Mama Willow, Mama Joy, Mama whatever, Mama Sheba, whoever, Mama Juice, which was bacon juice. All of those women with mamas on their name were the women that he had been with, just like Mama Sheba, True's baby mom. So just think about this shit, yo. When Velvet left, he went crazy because it basically showed the power and the mastery that he had over the cult members. It started to weaken because she got away. The person that he had already set back and he methodically made plans to get other people to join the cult so that they could do the same thing of on what he did to other past members that left who had an unsavory experience with even being in the damn cult.
However, Velvet leaving was a very prominent point of the cult's existence, right? And they discussed this in a Hulu documentary, and they discussed this in the Hood Stories documentary.
Like I say, when Velvet left, that was pretty much it. Yeah, that shit pretty much changed the game, man, once that Velvet dip, you feel me? Shit, Nature Boy, he had to regroup. That's why he had to get him another woman from Louisiana, just like when Yaya left. See, Yaya was from Louisiana as well. So he had to replace those women. And Velvet supposed to have been the chiefess. She's supposed to have been the all in all. When he lost that, shit, man, he just started making up shit then. Okay, I know that you've heard the news already, so I got to get your perspective on what you think about Box being locked up.
Oh my gosh. So, first of all, that picture, Velvet, you look like you already somebody's prison wife, like you already running a unit.
You know what I'm saying?
You got boxes of ramen and honey buns stashed next to your bed. She already look like she running shit. So I don't know. I don't know, Velvet. This really matches your character. I'm just saying. That photo, I didn't even think that shit was real at first. I thought somebody was playing.
Yeah.
And then my other thing is, ain't she pregnant?
Yes. Yes.
So you are pregnant in jail, Velvet. You can't even give your baby no proper, real nourishment right now. Like, that is wild.
That's the main
this
thing.
This is the worst time ever
to be locked
in
up.
Jail. To be pregnant.
So being that her charges is battery, you know, do you think that this got something to do with Citizen? Because I spoke with Neek. Yeah. You think so?
100,000,000%. And I wouldn't be surprised if it had to do with him cheating. Like, come on.
Right.
We know that Velvet can't stand to have no competition and to be cheated on.
Oh,
so,
wow.
Yeah, I can see her flipping her wig and jumping, trying to jump on him. Yes, 100%.
So as far as her daughters, you know, her children just in general, you know, I think she has a son as well, but you know, her children, I mean, where are they? Where would you think they would be at? I mean, like,
that is the $1 million question, because I know that her people where she at, I know they got jobs and stuff. They got their own children. They got their own stuff going on. And it's not like she only has one child.
right.
Or maybe just 2 children. She got what, 3, 4? I can't even keep up with how many, literally, I'm not even trying to be funny. I can't even keep up with
Right.
how many children she actually has in the world right now, not counting the ones she's carrying.
It's wild,
So
yo.
I have no idea who could be watching them. And whoever is watching them, I know they mad as hell, they irritated, their patience is thin. And the fact that poster says no bond on it, man, that shit took me back to Nature Boy when we was putting hashtag no bond. It
Right.
just, I just had a memory lapse and went back in time.
Man.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
But I wish we had a cam that could show us Nature Boy's, the look on his face when he find out.
Oh man. Oh man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know how that's
And then
gonna
what
go.
are the chances it would happen right when this documentary is winding down? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are the chances?
Man,
It's just
the math ain't mathing, yo.
I just can't believe it. And the thing is, like, it's not like Velvet was warned a million times to, you know, be cool, get a trade, get a job, find something to do with your time. You know, she could be a great advocate for young women, you know, not to make the mistakes that she's made. Velvet has a great personality. She got a whole bunch of different ones that she can pull out the drawer whenever needed. You know what I'm saying? And she could have really used that to make a positive name for herself and also make money, because public speakers, they make really good money. And
Right.
so I just don't understand. She been, you know, she was over there messing with Umar. She done been around enough people to where if that's something that she really wanted to do, she could have done it. And I just don't know why most of these people have blown all of their and any of their chances to actually do something positive with their lives. They just all missed it. They all missed the bus.
Yeah, it's
Every
like
last one of them.
it's like the window of opportunity, it closed, yo.
Man, that mug closed and clink clink because her ass is in lockup.
Yo, man, Velvet,
It's
yo.
just, I can't even believe it. And I'm not trying to laugh at someone being locked up, but when we're talking about Velvet, she's so damn full of herself and her ego, and she got it all together, and she don't need nobody to tell her what to do, and she got this, and she's such a great mom, and she makes mistakes, but she learns from it. And like, you can't tell her nothing. So that's why I'm laughing, and I'm sure I won't be alone laughing. It's a whole bunch of folk gonna be laughing at her because she won't listen to nobody. And the person that won't ever listen to anybody will never succeed, ever.
This is crazy.
And that's just the
man.
moral of the story.
It's sad, yo.
You won't listen to your elders, people that's already been through a lot of the stuff that you're going through or been through.
Right.
Maybe not exactly to the T, but there's millions of women that have been in bad relationships and figured out how to move on with their lives in a positive way. All Velvet keeps doing is getting pregnant by different men. Clearly, you're not on the right path, ma'am.
Damn.
I'm just saying.
What do you think Janae gonna have to say about this?
Ooh, Janae gonna be laughing her wig off, literally.
Literally. Eyelashes too.
Literally.
Damn, yo. I hit Shaka up and Solar was just getting out of the bed, well, waking up rather, you know, so I don't know if he's gonna do a video about it or whatever, but he knows
ain't like
now.
He gonna go get his son. He ain't gonna try to go get that little nigga. He ain't worried about that. He ain't worried about who watching him. Yeah, he not.
Damn
That's
it,
the last
boy.
thing on his mind. And he probably gonna laugh too, honestly, because she got a whole lot of enemies. Do Velvet have any friends? I don't know or none.
I don't either, yo. I don't know, and this is just not good at all. This not good. It's not good for her children. It's not good for the situation. It's just bad. It's all bad.
It's all bad.
All
All
bad.
bad. As many children as she has, and the ages that they are now, like Eliana know exactly what. I hope she didn't do this shit in front of her kids.
Yeah, me
Lord,
too.
please don't let her have done this in front of her children. Please. Like, but I could see her being the type sitting there fussing and fighting and arguing in front of her children because she doesn't know how to just chill out.
Yeah.
You know, it's not what you do, it's when you do it.
How you do it.
Especially when you have children.
Right. And with her too, I think, it's been subsequent times where she might have just kind of got a little too out of control. Because this is uncalled for, to say the damn least. Very uncalled for, yo.
Man. And rest in peace to Pop Marquez. I could just only imagine, what he would be thinking right about now.
Oh yeah, he would be livid. He would be livid. Turning
like
in the
she's
grave.
not with now one of her children's fathers. None of them.
He is turning.
So it's not like there's a trusted, strong male that can just, hunker down and keep keep everything tight until whenever she may, arrive again. Man, this shit is just sad. She is the clinical 100% hood rat. Like, that's what you are, Velvet. You are about to be a 30-something-year-old hood rat here pretty soon.
Well, she a young
She is
hoe.
the exact definition of that.
Straight young hoe status, yo.
Man.
I know.
I don't know what else to say. Like, it's all been said before over and over and over and over again.
Right.
And she just won't listen to anybody. So, hopefully this is, God's big, huge wake-up call to her. Because she has built up a lot of horrible karmic debt.
Yes.
And now she paying for it.
Yes.
And what are the chances on TikTok that them people was literally just saying that Velvet deserved to be in a cell?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What is the chances of that?
Right.
And then to get arrested on a Sunday on the Lord's Day.
On the Lord's Day.
She was supposed to be in church somewhere.
On the
asking
Lord
God
Day.
to help her and guide her and strengthen her and help her make better decisions. And no, where was she at? Getting arrested. That is some sad shit.
This is
and let
shit.
this be a lesson to all the people that still send her beans and donations and stuff. Y'all need to stop. Y'all is part of the problem.
Yep.
Okay? A huge part of the problem, enabling this woman. She ain't grown up none. She was the only one in that documentary that was laughing. There was nothing funny about the situation that she was in, but she just loves attention so much. She just, she just wanted to have a good time.
Yeah.
With that $1,000 that she got. Hell, I'm sure when she do get a bond, that $1,000 ain't gonna help shit.
Nah, it ain't gonna help shit, man. Like I say, she got some shit to deal with, man. Like, for real. It ain't even summertime yet, Money Mo, and it's already hot. It's already hot, boy.
Bubbling hot.
Damn, yo. So yeah. It is what it is.
But that mugshot, though, you can't tell me that is not a A1 mugshot. She got the braids.
Oh, yeah.
And everything. I'm like, damn.
She out there looking like she Queen Latifah friend, ready to set it off. That's what it looking like, yo. Like, damn.
It sure do. Ooh-wee. Well, I just hope that whenever you do get out, Velvet, that you can really, make a change, man. Because this shit right here ain't where it's at. This is not where it's at. You do not want this to be a trend for your life.
That part.
Because what are the chances you and Eligio is both incarcerated right now?
Right.
This shit's crazy.
Damn.
Eliana ain't got neither. Both of Eliana's parents is locked up right now.
That's a shame, yo.
That's some shit.
Well, I sent it to Nature Boy's baby mama, Javine. I sent her, the message to her and stuff so she could see, so she could relay it. Nature Boy could know, you know what I'm saying? Because this is fucked up. But it is what it is, man. So thanks again. I had to hit you up just to see what you thought.
Thank you. You made my day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but this was some golden information right here. Because that, like I said before, this woman think that she know it all, and can't nobody tell her nothing. And she the most beautifulest, light skinnedest girl in the world, and she can, she don't gotta listen to nobody. Better listen to some damn body.
Right. You'll figure it out sooner or later.
Yep. All right. Well, I appreciate you, bro. For real.
Already.
And hey, y'all be careful out here in these streets, man. We're just hitting summer. It's June.
That's right. Be careful.
All right, man. That beam is hot.
Already.
Me too.
Okay.
All right.
Later. Man, it's definitely hot. And like I say, man, we ain't even reached the summertime yet, man. And I had to report on this situation right here with Velvet Marquez actually being incarcerated. She was arrested for battery and damage to property. Criminal mischief. Damn, y'all. This shit right here is crazy work.